Well, hello guys, and welcome to the Chem Crown channel where I share interesting and exciting information about the most basic concepts of chemistry. If this video helps you to learn a little bit about this subject, then please like the video, share the video with your friends on different platforms, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up while watching this video. With all this said, now let's dive into the class lecture. So today we are going to discuss how to find the number of formula units from a given mass. So here you can see that the question is the calculation of formula units from the given mass. And here we have a particular substance, and the name of this compound is hydrated copper sulfate, and this is the formula of this hydrated copper sulfate. Now we are given the mass of hydrated copper sulfate which is 125 grams. So here you can see that the given mass of the hydrated copper sulfate is 125 gram. Now the question is how many number of formula units are there in 125 gram of copper sulfate. So in order to solve this question, first of all we need to find the molecular weight of this hydrated copper sulfate, and then we will use that molecular mass in a conversion factor to find the number of formula units in this given mass of this substance. So first of all we need to find the molecular weight of this compound, and then we will use it in the conversion factor, and we will derive the number of formula units in this given mass. So here the question asks for calculate the number of formula units in 125 gram of copper sulfate. Okay, so this is the question, and now you can see that I have already taken some notes. I have already solved this problem on this page, and today I want to share this solution with you. So the molecular weight of the copper sulfate is 64. This 64 is the atomic weight of the copper, and that of the sulfur is 32, that of oxygen is 64. Now you know that the atomic mass of the oxygen is 16 AMU, but here I have written 64 because here in this formula, if you can see that here we have 4 oxygen atoms, so that's why we multiply 16 by 4 and we get 64, and then we have 90 for 5 molecules of water, because I know that the molecular weight of the one water molecule is 18 AMU or 18 grams. So here we have 5, so that's why I multiply 5 by 18 and I get 90. After calculating these things, now we want to add up these 4 values, and we get 250 gram, which is exactly equal to 1 mole of the hydrated copper sulfate. So now I have the molecular weight of the hydrated copper sulfate, which is equal to 1 mole. Now the next step is to set up the right conversion factor, and this is the most important thing where you solve such kind of question, because once you derive the proper conversion factor, then keep it in mind, then be sure that you will get the right answer, and this is the key to solve these kind of problems. So here I have set up the conversion factor, because I know that 250 grams of the hydrated copper sulfate contains 6.023 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 23 formula units. Now if 1 mole of the hydrated copper sulfate, or you can say 250 gram, because 1 mole is equal to 250 gram. So if 250 grams of the hydrated copper sulfate contains this number of formula units, then how many formula units will be in the 125 grams? So I just multiply this conversion factor by this one. Now what we see here is the cancellation of the unnecessary units. So here you can see the gram is cancelled out with this gram, and here we are only left with the formula units. So we just divide 125 by 250, we multiply it by 6.023 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 23, and I have written these two values here and here just for the sake of simplicity. I have written the 10 raised to the power 23 formula units separately, and now I will divide this one by this one, so I will get 0.5, and then I will multiply this 0.5 by 6.023. okay, so when I multiply this 0.5 by 6.023, so I get 3.011 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 23 formula units. So this is the answer of this question. So whenever you solve these kind of questions, so just remember that you have to set up a right conversion factor, and setting up the right conversion factor is just the key to solving such kind of problems. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next class.